A75 Kinmount Strait southwest in Scotland. For over 50 years, this road has been the scene of numerous hauntings. Reports of paranormal activity have been frequent enough that the road has been nicknamed the Ghost Road. It is thought to be Scotland's most haunted road and has received hundreds of reports of unexplained sightings. In 1957, a truck driver saw a couple walk in front of his truck and he thought that he had hit them. When the driver stopped to investigate, the couple were nowhere to be seen. Kelly Road in Ohioville, Pennsylvania. A 1-minute section of Kelly Road, Ohioville, Pennsylvania is an area that has had numerous reports of paranormal activity and bizarre happenings. Reports say that when animals have entered this haunted stretch of road, they suddenly turn from peaceful and quiet to violent, chasing other animals and even people. The road is surrounded by dark, thick, and creepy forests where white apparitions and noises that can't be explained have been seen and heard. No one is quite sure why this short section of road is haunted, but theories suggest that it could be somehow connected to cult activity that was once taking place in the area and curses that have been put on the land. Dead Man's Curve in Clermont County, Ohio. Dead Man's Curve is a dangerous turning intersection at Clermont County, at the place where 222 meets State Route 125. The road was part of the Ohio Turnpike back in 1831, and it has a long list of victims. On October 19, 1969, 5 teenagers died there when their 1968 Impala was hit at more than 100 miles per hour by a 1969 Roadrunner. There was only one survivor, a man named Rick. Ever since that day, the intersection has been haunted by the faceless hitchhiker, whom Rick has seen 5 times. It is described as the pitch black silhouette of a man, a 3-dimensional silhouette. Boone County, Illinois. In the city of Belvedere in Boone County, there is an intersection that has been the site of many hauntings, particularly the Bloods Point Road. Other roads included in this local haunting are Wheeler, Flora Church, Pearl, Pool, Sweeney, Cherry Valley, Stone Quarry, Fairdale, and Irene. It is believed that the hauntings on these roads are a result of a number of tragic and spooky events that have happened there in the past. These events include hangings, suicide, various train accidents, and the purported inhabitation of a witch. Stocksbridge Bypass in England. The Stocksbridge Bypass is formerly part of the M67 motorway in England. It was then downgraded to a dual carriageway, and today it is just a single carriageway. That road, which was finished being built in 1989, runs around the north side of the Stocksbridge and its valley. It has been the location of many hauntings. Over time, there have been sightings of children playing late at night under the bridge, and a monk who just stands there and looks out. One sighting of this monk prompted a police investigation, which ultimately provided no explanation. Other people have heard the sounds of children singing in the vicinity when there are none to be seen. Perhaps most frightening are the reports of people driving who have suddenly noticed an apparition of the monk sitting beside them in the car. The M6 motorway in England. In England, most people agree that the longest road is also its most haunted. Motorists making their way down this road have experienced unusual phenomena. Roman soldiers marching, an upset woman trying to hitch a ride, and a lorry going the wrong way down the road. Apparently, with 230 miles and 6 lanes, there is more than enough room for this parade of freaks. Next time you are utilizing the thoroughfare for travel, beware of a phantom pickup truck. Tuen Mun Road in Hong Kong. Even if you don't buy into haunted roads, you would be wise to exercise caution on this road. The road is very heavily used, yet it hasn't been redesigned to take modern traffic at all. It is notorious for its frequent traffic jam wrecks, and apparently the ghosts are out to get people on top of all of that. Many claim that ghosts will suddenly appear in the middle of the road, causing the driver to swerve in order to avoid hitting the person. To make matters worse, supposedly the ghosts of the crash victims are being added to the already high spirit count. Travel this road with caution and keep an eye out for the much less cautious pedestrians. Highway 666 in Utah. Now known as Highway 191, this route, the 6th branch of the famous Route 66, is notorious for accidents, apparitions, and just plain bad luck. If you aren't careful, hellhounds will shred your tires. A young girl walking down the road will vanish if you try to help her. If you are alone, a ghost may just take up residence in your back seat. The best advice given is to keep a lot of people with you when you travel through this area. Don't look for lights floating in the sky. Hope you don't see any young girls in white dresses, and never stop if you spot something peculiar. The A229 from Sussex to Kent, England. In November of 1992, Ian Sharp was heading up the A229 from Sussex into Kent. A girl in white with beautiful eyes stepped in front of his car and she disappeared underneath the wheels. In total despair, Sharp stopped the car, believing he had killed her and was powerless to help. But as soon as he got out of his car, he found nothing there. No girl, no body, no white dress, not even any wildlife. If you are faint of heart, this road is not recommended. Another contender for England's most haunted road. The local constabulary are not strangers to calls of people plowing into pedestrians, and more specifically, a woman in white. If you are passing Lower Bell Pub towards Maidstone, don't be too surprised if that hitchhiker that you picked up vanishes before you reach your destination. The ghost lady is generally regarded as that of Judith Langham, who was tragically killed in a collision of her wedding day, still in her dress. Clinton Road in Passaic County, New Jersey. If you are visiting this road at midnight, stop by the bridge at Dead Man's Curve for a game of catch. Toss pennies in the water and a young ghost boy will toss them back. A gray wolf with red eyes will stalk you from the bushes. Satan worshippers will hang up their bloody cloths to dry right next to the mutilated animals. The ruins of a castle reside in the woods. If you find yourself in the wrong section of the woods, expect to be chased out by the Satanists or even the Ku Klux Klan. A dangerous curve that has been the demise of many an unwary driver, it is rumored to be heavily haunted. Phantom pickup trucks will gladly escort you from the road, even chase you. Weird lights flying through the sky will draw your attention upwards and away from the bloodstains on the pavement. This road is no joke. Regardless of your stance on the paranormal, it is absolutely confirmed that there are dangerous groups that gather there for less than savory activities, and they do not like to be disturbed.